What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to the Pokemon FireRed walkthrough. Last time we made our way through Route 6, and we reached Vermilion City, checked that out a bit, picked up some items, and now it is time to hop on the SSN, which besides the gym is like the main attraction here in Vermilion. So remember, you won't be able to get onto this boat until you receive the SS ticket from Bill back up on Route 25. But yeah, now we can hop aboard the ship, and you're gonna need to make your way towards the captain's room in order to receive the HM4 cut. However, you can do that and get through this place as quickly as possible, but you can also check out all the other areas, and that's what we're doing today, starting with the bottom floor. I always like to work my way from the bottom up in the SSN, so that is what we are doing, beginning with a fisherman right here. And this is perfect because I'm pretty sure I still have Pikachu up front. So that is nice. Oh, it's Fisherman Barney too. Alright, I can't even lie. I used to watch, a good bit of Barney back in the day. But yeah, of course these fishermen and sailors are going to have water types. So, this is a good spot to train your grass and electric types. And hopefully Pikachu will be getting some good experience here. But yeah, expect this video to be a little longer. I plan on covering the entire ship in today's episode. I'll probably cut out, some battles here and there. But this one right here doesn't seem too bad. And yeah, as I said, you don't need to come down to this floor. You can skip out on all the other rooms. The main thing is going to the upper floor and reaching the captain's room. However, be prepared because there's also a rival battle on here. So yeah, it feels like we just fought him back in Cerulean City, but that boy Gary, he's already back at it, wanting some more because, we're just better than him, and he is straight up jealous over us. So that's his fault, though. He just doesn't train his Pokemon well enough. Anyways, down goes Shelter with an O-Coat, and Ash gets to level 22. Very cool. Alright, so I will probably put Clefable up front, just trying to keep the team even, especially since I feel like we're going to have the toughest gym battle coming up, at least so far in this walkthrough. But let's take on this guy's buddy, which is a sailor. I don't get it. There's one bed in this room, but there's like, two people, so I'm not really sure how they work that out, but we'll let Sailor fill up and his best friend Barney figure it out, I guess. Yeah, these rooms are like really tiny, but it is a cruise ship. Cruise ships don't have the biggest rooms in the world. Seismic Toss, that's going to do a fixed 20 damage. And one more secret power will knock you out, my boy. There we go. Okay, so Tinkerbell gets some good XP, and we will head on out of the room. Now, it's worth noting that not every single room has trainers in it. Some, there will just be random NPCs. Some may just have items. So it kind of depends. That sailor had a Tentacool and a Staryu. Right there's the TM for rest. That, of course, is a move that puts you to sleep but heals you completely, including like any status effects and stuff. But you will be asleep for a guaranteed 3 turns, so it's a little risky. I don't really like using it too much. I might as well just use healing items. But yeah, that guy had a Staryu and Tentacool, and Clefable got up a level there. So we are back to Koopa up front taking on this horsey. As I said, a lot of water types in this place, so get ready. And down it goes Mr. Seahorse right there. And I think this guy might just have 3 of them. Ugh, Sailor Dylan, such a boring team. Boring. Also, be sure to check like some of the trash cans in this place. They have a lot of hidden items, and some of them are pretty good. So yeah, there's like a little cafeteria room that won't have any trainers or anything, but there will be a bunch of trash cans. I'm pretty sure there's like a Great Ball and something else. I don't know why, I just like remember there being a Great Ball. I feel like that happens to me sometimes, like I just remember random specific items around different Pokemon games. Like that Great Ball in that room, I always remember. I don't know, like, I mean, it's just a random hidden item in a trash can, but somehow I just remember it every time. I don't know. It is very weird. And, Fire Red and Leaf Green, it's not like a super nostalgic game for me or anything. I never had a Game Boy Advance, so never got my hands on these games. But let's pick up the Ether right there. You always love the PP restoring items. Moving on along. We are almost done here with the bottom floor. Looks like we've got 2 more sailors to go here. Just a horsey, shelter, and tentacle for that guy. Let's see if this sailor's gonna have anything different. I mean, hey, it's better than all these dudes having like Magikarps, you know, and just a shelter. Okay, so yeah, you're kind of starting to see a pattern. There are a lot of water types in the Kanto region, so at least they're showing off a good bit of them here, but like they could also be showing off, you know, Krabby, Slowpoke, Seal, like there's a ton. So yeah, if you don't start with Squirtle in this game, just know that like, you know, you might have to be a little patient until you get the Good Rod or the HM for Surf, but there's a lot of water type options, and a lot of them are a dual typing as well, so keep that in mind. But let's check out the final room here on the bottom floor, and I don't think this guy fights us. He just has a big old Machoke, or really a small Machoke. Look how tiny that thing is. You would think Machoke would be like taller than humans, but no, it is not. Right here is a hidden Hyper Potion. That is a really good item for this point in the game. And we are back on the main floor now, and we will take on this gentleman. Now, here on the main floor is actually where your room is located, so unlike Generation 1, where you had to run all the way out of the boat in order to heal up, you now have a room where you can just hop in the bed and heal up yourself, which is very handy. So, yeah, that is nice. I think in the blue walkthrough, I was, like, doing cuts every 5 minutes, having to go back out and heal. But we don't have to do that now, which is beautiful. You know what else is beautiful? Tinkerbell, just destroying things with his stab attacking moves like a freaking beast. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch because I do not want to be intimidated again by a little Growlithe, a little puppy. You know, if it was an Arcanine, it'd be different, but like Growlithe, if I could speak and not stutter, Growlithe is pretty cute. I don't know how it could be intimidating, you know? But one Water Pulse should do the trick here. Boom. Down you go, buddy. And that is some nice EXP for Koopa as we defeat Gentleman Thomas. I want to make sure I don't miss any items here on this floor. I think most of them are in the little cafeteria area that I talked about earlier. And yeah, this is our cabin right here. This lady just heals us up, which is pretty nice. So, you know, I went in that room, might as well heal my mons up, even though I didn't really need to heal up. And this guy's saying that we're an insolent pup for charging into his room. And honestly, like, you know, if I was on a cruise ship and a 10-year-old kid was just coming around barging into rooms, I mean, I'd be pretty mad. So, like, I can't blame him. I feel like he's British, too. Like, insolent pup. Is that, like, a British phrase? I feel like it is, but, oh gosh, if there's someone British watching this, they're probably, like, pissed at me right now. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not British. I don't know. And we missed a Mega Punch. And you're going to hit us with super effective double kick. Not that it really does much. But, yeah, I don't know. Insolent pup, it doesn't seem like anything that I hear every single day. So I'm not sure. Oh, great. We got poison. Alright, well, it's a good thing we picked up a lot of status restoring items in the last episode. And it's not a good thing that Nidoran got a crit. So now we're literally, like, in the yellow. Now, keep in mind, in these games, you can still die to poison outside of battle. I'm pretty sure it wasn't until Gen 4 when they changed to that. So, make sure you be aware of that, especially if you're doing like a Nuzlocke or something, you know? That'd be like one of the worst ways to lose them on. Let's go ahead and heal up once again, and we're almost done here on this little main section right by the entrance. And let's barge into some more people's rooms, because, you know, that's just what we do. How are you doing? I don't think you fight us. Yeah, this is the cherry pie lady. She's definitely like a freaking brat that, you know, expects to have everything she wants. And you are running around your bed. I don't think you have anything for us. There's a random Wigglytuff in the corner. You don't have anything for us. Oh, this guy's the waiter. I like how he's standing right outside of the room with the girl that is actually wanting food. Maybe he's like purposely not going in there. I don't know. Okay, I went ahead and fought these two trainers. I think this guy had like a Nidoran male and you had like a Pidgey and Nidoran female. But the more exciting thing in this room is the TM for Brick Break. This is like a really early point of the game to get Brick Break, but it's definitely a nice move to have, especially if you have a fighting type already. But a lot of non-fighting types can learn it, so I would highly recommend teaching it to someone. I'll probably find someone eventually to give it to. Now here's the little cafeteria area I was talking about. Just check all of these trash cans. There's a lot of hidden berries There's a cherry berry. I think there's literally hidden items in like every single one. Yeah, here's a chesto berry. I don't think any of the chefs give you one, unless they're the ones that give you the great ball. Maybe I was wrong earlier. Gosh, they're speaking in like different languages though that I don't even know. Oh no, the great ball's down there, so I guess it's not hidden. All right, well, my memory served me wrong. Don't pay attention to your boy Terraquake. Okay, so let's move on to the upper floor and also the final floor of the SSN. So if you want to make progress, you can head off to the right through these rooms because that will take you to the captain's room. But you can also head to like the outer, outside area, whatever you want to call it, the deck of the boat. And there's a few trainers to battle up here. No, my friend, I am not seasick. You know why? Because I'm not losing these battles, baby. I'm just a beast like that. And this dude has a Machop. He could probably use that Brick Break TM. But yeah, as I was saying, Brick Break, a lot of non-fighting types can learn it. It's definitely some good type coverage. It could be used by like really any, solid physical attacker. So, yeah, I would recommend it. And you have a Tentacool. Ooh, yeah, we'll go to Ash to make it easy. I don't know, Tentacools are surprisingly like, bulky. I remember when I was younger, Tentacool is the mon that you run into all the time when you're surfing, so I thought it was like the Zubat of the sea. I thought it wasn't that strong, but I mean, they don't have the greatest moveset until you actually start to train them up, but their special defense is really good, and not to mention, they can like poison you and stuff. So Tentacools are kind of a menace. I feel like they're a little underrated, especially once they become Tentacruels. They are very bulky, and that's when, they have stuff like Surf and Sludge Bomb, and they can definitely be a threat. Okay, so that guy said the party's over. I guess we missed a party on the boat. That really stinks. Why wasn't I invited? I think that was the one that Bill was talking about. Like, he was invited to it, but I guess by the time we made it down here, this is just kind of the after party. That's why everyone's back in their rooms, just hanging out. You've got people freaking sick, and they say that they're seasick, but hey, I think we all know why they're throwing up, I think they partied a little too hard, you know what I'm saying? Alright, Machop kills himself. Good on you, Machop. Yeah, just hitting yourself in confusion right there. And then we have a Shelter. Maybe I should have switched because you're kind of bulky. Nah, Bite's gonna do the trick. Keep in mind, Bite is special in this game. Physical special split still wasn't a thing until Diamond and Pearl. So yeah, even though it looks like a physical move, it is not. And Koopa gets to level 24. I think this was the final trainer on the upper deck. I am going to check that real quick, but I believe it's just those two sailors, as I will put Pikachu back to the front of the party. And this dude's running back and forth. I think he's like cleaning the deck. Probably because, oh yep, see, there's another guy that's, quote-unquote sick. And yeah, that guy's probably having to clean the deck because of the party. Okay, so let's get on with the final stretch of rooms. Now right here, this guy will show you a picture of Snorlax, and that will actually make Snorlax go down as, seen in your Pokédex. So you might as well talk to him. It's not like you have to battle him or anything, and he kind of just does that little favor for you. That dude had a lame team of 2 Goldines and a Tentacool, but guess what? I got poisoned again. Like, that's the 3rd time that has happened in this episode. So make sure you've got yourself some antidotes, or just, you'll be running back to your cabin over and over again. But yeah, Pikachu leveled up there, so we've got Tinkerbell up front, and hopefully we can one-shot this Pikachu. He's a wannabe Ash, but we all know my Ash is the best Ash. Down you go, buddy, and we can pick up the item here. There's not too many items on this floor. I think this is a Stardust, yes sir, that can be sold for a decent amount of money. Moving on along, we've got another gentleman and an old man, neither of which battle us. I think, yeah, they just have some random dialogue, good old NPC dialogue saying, like, nothing that is meaningful. Let's take on this lass right here, though. Let's see what she has. Maybe something that we haven't seen yet? No, Rattata. Okay. We've seen that way too many times. Now, technically, we haven't seen it on the boat yet, but, we've seen it in, like, every other route in the game. Now, what's funny about the rival battle coming up is that he actually has Eradicate, just like the, I think, what was it, the camper that we fought in the last video. He has Eradicate that isn't even level 20. And unless I'm like, you know, completely remembering incorrectly, I don't think Rattata evolves until level 20, so we've got a lot of people just using PK Hex out here, including like a main character, which is our rival. Right there is an X attack, by the way, and we will take on this gentleman who might be the last trainer. I think it is. I don't know, I could be wrong. Yeah, no, he's got a Growlithe and, what is it, Ponyta. So he's got like the 2 fire types of the game. Well, not the only 2. But yeah, unless Bulbapedia is lying to me, then we should be taking on the rival in the next battle, which is pretty exciting. I should probably go ahead and get his team pulled up. You know, I like to give you guys info on like what his team looks like and stuff. So, yeah, I will do that as Koopa handles that Growlithe very easily, and I'll probably stay in for a Ponyta, which we have not seen yet, so I guess my wish came true. We're seeing a Mon that is new, and you won't be able to find Ponytas until way later on in the game. Not until, like, what, after the 7th gym, I think? But, you know, they're not too bad. They don't evolve until, what is it, like level 40 or 41, though? So, yeah, you might be waiting a while to evolve them. Anyways, let's check out the last room. I don't think there's anything going on here. Or, sorry, the last 2 rooms. Little kid, you've got nothing. You're talking about the Safari Zone. That will be a place that we will head on into later in the game. And in this room, I don't think you guys fight us. I hear many people got seasick. Oh, yeah. I heard many people got, quote-unquote, seasick. I think it's something else. Alright, I don't feel like I need to heal up before this battle. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's do it, Gary. Or Blue. I honestly forgot what I named you. I think I named you Blue, or was it Gary? No, it was Gary, right? Yeah, it was Gary. So he's going to start with this Pidgeotto. This thing, it's level 19 now. It's going to be pretty similar to how it was in Cerulean City. He still has Tackle, Gust, Sand Attack, and Quick Attack. So it can be pretty annoying with that move right there. But other than that, it doesn't have any strong moves yet. And, oh my gosh, after one Sand Attack, I miss. Come on, Secret Power is like 100 accuracy. Dude, what are we doing, Tinkerbell? Alright, there we go. Down goes the Pidgeotto. Now, I'm hoping this battle isn't as close as it was in Cerulean City. If you missed that episode, that battle was pretty freaking crazy. So, I would recommend checking it out. Anyways, he's going to his Eradicate now. This thing's level 16. Again, he definitely is using PK Hex. And it knows Tackle, Tail Whip, Quick Attack, and Hyper Fang. So it has a whole, you know, set of stab moves. And Hyper Fang is very strong. I would watch out for that move. Other than that, though, it can't really do too much. And hey, we got the Confusion. So maybe he won't even get a hit off on us? Let's find out. Yeah, he doesn't. Oh, you love to see it. Alright, so down goes his second Mon. That's 2 down, 2 to go. Let's see if he goes into... actually, well, technically both of his last 2 Mons are new. And this one's going to be his Ivysaur. Of course, this could be either a Wartortle or Charmeleon. So yeah, his starter has finally evolved, and it is pretty strong. Now, Ivysaur's level 20, it knows Tackle, Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, and Vine Whip. So again, Ivysaur and Venusaur, you know, if you started with Squirtle, they're a little more annoying to deal with because they try to do stuff like that. They'll try to put you to sleep and then Leech Seed. Now, I got very lucky there as he missed, so we can finish him off with Secret Power. I was about to say Sleep Powder, but then I'm just getting my moves confused. Speaking of confusion, he's got Kadabra. He finally evolved to that Abra from earlier, so now it's level 18. It knows Teleport, Confusion, Disable, and Kinesis. Oh, great, he just disabled Secret Power. Dang it. Alright, so the only attacking move he has is Confusion. Other than that, he can use Kinesis to lower your accuracy. I don't know why Gary loves to mess with your accuracy. And now we're probably going to miss Mega Punch. Oh, wow, I'm already not disabled anymore. Okay, we'll take it. Come on, land the Secret Power. There we go. And yeah, this thing just doesn't have any good physical defense, so any physical attack is going to do the trick. And that gave us some nice experience as we get to level 25. And down goes Gary for the 4th time already. Gosh, we've beaten him, you know, twice the amount of times as the amount of gyms we've taken on. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, now we can head up the stairs and find the captain, who guess what, is sick, just like every other person on the boat. But yeah, apparently just a little back rub makes him better. And for that, he will give us the HM for cut. So yeah, you need this in order to access the 3rd gen. So make sure you grab it. And that will do it for the SSN. We have checked out everything there is to do here. But make sure before, if you get the HM for cut, make sure before you walk off the boat that you did everything you want here. You got the TM for Brick Break, you fought all the trainers you wanted, because as soon as you leave, the boat's gonna go bye-bye. They're just like, oh my gosh, that kid finally left. Quick, 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 get out, get out. So, yeah, they just leave us, and who knows where they're going. I'm not sure if you can ever get back on the boat later in the game. I feel like you can, because isn't that how you reach the 7 islands? I have no idea. Okay, so, or Sevi Islands, whatever they're called. But, yeah, we will now leave the port, and that will do it. Now, I'm pretty sure... Oh, never mind. I thought you could run back on there. I think you can... Well, maybe not. Maybe literally, like, that whole port is just donezo, There's nothing you can do. Anyways, that is going to wrap it up for part 11. Next time, we are heading to the right, and we will check out Diglett's Cave, the other side of Route 2, which is what Diglett's Cave leads to, and Route 11. So yeah, be on the lookout for that tomorrow. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, deuces.